Something we've all been waiting for has finally happened. Dexter is set to return to our screens 8 years after the show was last aired. What's even more surprising, Michael C. Hall will reprise his role as the avenging serial killer in a limited series. As the premiere is scheduled for 2021, we have collected some truly fascinating, weird, and even terrifying facts about the show and its cast that will help you pass this time. As long as we've already started talking about Michael C. Hall, how about we tell you that he was not the first choice for the series? Jeremy Renner was initially offered the part, but he turned it down because at the time he had just played the serial killer in a film. So he said, "I can't do any other serial killer movies or TV shows." Did we mention that Hall was not even the second choice? After Renner, the producers approached Matthew Broderick, James Spader, Ben Stiller, and John Cusack. All of them turned the role down. Michael C. Hall and Jennifer Carpenter were married. The show ran for 7 years, so the cast members had enough time to get to know each other well. Hall and Carpenter played a brother and a sister, but their relationship got a far from sibling direction. After 2 years of dating, they married on New Year's Eve in 2009 and got divorced 2 years later. Thus, they had the whole whirlwind of emotions starting from falling in love and ending with the signed divorce papers. None of this has affected the show, though. Hall underlined, "We certainly pride ourselves in being professionals. We work on the same show, but we're not in every scene together. We don't see each other on set as often as you'd think." Hall kept his cancer secret. The actor was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma at the age of 38 and kept his diagnosis to himself for the whole of Series 4.
Did you want to tell people right away?
I didn't. I think along with managing your own feelings about it, you have to sort of, at least in your own mind, manage everybody else's reaction to it.
According to the show's executive producer, Sarah Colton, Hall, who lost his father age 39 to cancer, didn't tell anyone in his crew about his cancer because he didn't want them to feel sorry for him and stop the production. He began treatment the day after they wrapped the 4th season. His then-wife Carpenter was there for Hall all the time. Having lost his hair due to chemotherapy, the show star wore a wig for season 5. A death almost happened on set. During the filming of Dexter episode The Damage a Man Can Do, actor Jimmy Smits accidentally stabbed a stuntman with a real knife. According to reports, Smits, the newest cast member of Showtime's drama, thought he was wielding a fake knife on set and proceeded with the script, deadly steel in hand. Fortunately, stuntman Jeff Chase was wearing a small piece of plastic over his heart, which Smits struck with a knife. Otherwise, the whole thing would have ended on a tragic note. Chase, who was left without a scratch, revealed, "Jimmy was devastated and couldn't stop apologizing. I told him I felt more sorry for him than me." One character played by 2 people and you didn't even notice. Due to restrictive child labor laws in the film and television industry, Dexter's son Harrison was played by identical twins Luke and Evan for 29 and 25 episodes respectively. The boys started young in the business, yet got the opportunity to play the parts of exciting characters of different TV series. Another instance of 2 people involved in playing one and the same character concerns Angel, a lieutenant so loved by the show fans and played by David Zayas. David, whose character has managed to survive through all 8 seasons of the show, sometimes employed his son, David Zayas Jr., as his stand-in. Stand-ins are standard Hollywood practice with reverse shots or angles where a character's face can't be seen.
See, they don't need me because I've got my son, David Zayas Jr. over there. I'm gonna go over there and mess with him.
As you can see, the 2 look very much alike, so you don't blame yourself that you didn't notice the difference. By the way, a fun bonus fact about Zayas Sr. He had been in real police before becoming an actor. In one of the programs, he recalled taking acting classes in his 20s while working as an officer in New York. His colleagues in the police department had no idea about his childhood dream, except for his partner who would read lines with him while on patrol. Aww, isn't it sweet? Cast members didn't know if their characters would survive. The series' executive producer Sarah Colton explained why they never told major cast members when their characters would be killed off. Even Julie Benz, who played Rita, had no idea. "It has been the most difficult thing I've ever been involved in, but you can't tell them at the beginning of the year because it's just too hard for them to spend a whole season knowing this, and it would somehow affect their performance. It was even harder to bring it eventually to them. Colton compared the experience to announcing a death in the family. How blood was made. Blood spatters and pools played an extremely important role in the show, so not surprisingly, there was a special art of blood making. The blood used on set was made up of maple syrup, food coloring, peppermint oil, and Dawn dish soap. Peppermint oil was required to scare off bees when they were filming outside. The prop master on Dexter explained, "There's nothing worse than someone lying next to a pool of blood and all of a sudden they're worried about being stung." Why the dish soap, you might ask? It actually helps the fake blood wash easily out of clothes. What can we say? Bravo. Now, the pools of blood. They are made from acetate and can be picked up and thrown into any blood circle Dexter creates. It feels a lot like plastic, and it is about as thin as a few sheets of loose leaf paper. Just in case this whole thing sounded easy, it takes 12 hours to set up a typical Dexter kill room. The name Dexter was picked for a reason. In Latin, Dexter means right or right hand. The opposite of the right hand would be sinister. This refers to Dexter's dark passenger, the nickname he uses to characterize the murderous side of his personality. So the metaphor goes as follows. Dexter is the normal personality that he shows to everyone else, and Dark Passenger is his sinister side. The finale wasn't random. The ending of Dexter is on the list of the most hated show finales in the history of television. Let's just say it is somewhere in the top alongside the last episode of the Game of Thrones. The writers actually wanted to end the series with Dexter getting caught and sentenced to death. This is how he would be freed from his dark passenger he had been trying to suppress. So they came to the showrunners with this perfectly logical ending that was totally destroyed. The executives wouldn't kill off the title character, just in case they ever want to revive one of their most popular shows. And look, after almost a decade, they decided to do so. In case you hated the finale, we hope this is at least some consolation for you now. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed our new video. Stay with Rumour Juice and let's be waiting for the new season together. As always, we are eager to see your opinion in the comment section below, and do tell us which topic we should cover next. Behind the scenes dramas of your favorite shows? Why did this seemingly perfect couple break up? How come this Hollywood hottie is still alone? Who holds the title of the most fan-friendly celebrity? Make your voice heard, and we at Rumour Juice will make sure you are never bored. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to tell your friends how cool we are.